Sweet. Hello and welcome to Isle of Misfit Roles. This is our Misfires. Several of our players cannot make it tonight, so ergo we are doing a one shot. This one shot is going to be using the Monster of the Week, powered by the Apocalypse engine. I hope that everyone has fun. Just for context, the players tonight, I'll be DMing or storytelling. The players have next to no under grasp of the game whatsoever at this point. They just got access to the rules not more than a few hours ago, but we're gonna soldier on because this is a beer and pretzel style game. Anyways, let's go around the round circle. Jake, who are you playing tonight?
Oh, well, it's just me. I'm just playing Salvatore. I'm a regular old maintenance technician at the park where we're going to be taking place with our story today. So, hello everyone. I've got a darker navy. It's not a jumpsuit, okay? It's a shirt and then belts and a pants. All right. It's the three piece. So that's what I'm wearing, and then I'm kind of middle aged. And then we're looking good. I got my trusty toolbox and a big old oversized monkey wrench, and we're gonna have a good time.
Jenny.
Oh God. Um, so I'm gonna preface this with I literally just panic picked a few things seconds ago. Yeah, my character may my voice may change throughout once I decide what she's gonna like. Uh or what they're gonna sound like. So fuck. I've been saying that a lot recently. Shit. Huh. So I am playing Vic, uh, who is hopefully better at living than I am right now. She's a spooky person, or well, they are a spooky person. Um, with piercing eyes and is wearing goth clothes, and that's about all I have right now. We'll see if I do an accent in about 5 minutes.
And Adam.
Hey, I'm Adam. Tonight I'm playing just your average everyman. We're in Florida, correct? For this,
We are
for
in
this one
Florida.
shot, he's wearing
Wearing like
black.
an American flag.
Yeah, he's wearing
From
Charles Malcolm is his name. He's wearing a black
oh,
suit jacket, an unbuttoned Hawaiian shirt underneath that, full black jeans, high top Converses, and sunglasses. And he's got a
Florida
very nice.
man.
Yeah,
Does he
Florida
have a
man.
mullet?
No, he's black, so we can't do that. He does have a very nice, tight trimmed beard and very nice put together hair. He sort of looks like, I mean, a dude in a suit who looks very put together. Maybe like a lawyer or whatever. Like he looks like an adult, basically. And he's a pretty young man.
Okay. So tonight's episode is called "The Happiest Place on Earth."
mm,
Background. Recently, several children have gone missing at the Disney World Resort in Florida. The police investigation that has been undertook has thus far led to no leads as to what has caused these disappearances. And recently, the media has gotten wind of this, and it's all over the news. Additionally, now there's mounting pressure for the park to be shut down, perhaps even permanently, as more and more news reports come out about missing children and injuries and horror stories from said park. With that in mind, Jeff Valley, the president of Walt Disney World Resorts, has decided to temporarily close the park for maintenance, while hiring private contractors to investigate what the disappearances of the children. The story begins with the group in his office. He has summoned a maintenance worker from the park, Salvatore, and Malcolm and Vic are currently in his office, having been employed due to their unique skills to perform said investigation. As for the president of the park, he is currently sitting behind his desk with a bottle of bourbon and a bottle of Tums. Clearly, the pressure of what's going on is getting to him as he's downing, he's downing another shot, and then proceeds to like throw back like a handful of Tums after that. He's wiping the sweat from his brow. He says, "It's good that you arrived. I was getting worried." It's like, I need you, Salvatore. I need you to show these two around the park. Most of the cast and maintenance workers are busy just making sure everything is working right. I want them to think that everything's going according to plan, and that there's nothing to worry about. I trust you to keep your mouth shut on the matter. As for you two, he says, taking another shot, I need you to find out what happened to these kids. We haven't been able to find anything on our surveillance cameras or security cameras. Security doesn't know what happened to them. The police investigation has come up with bupkis. If things keep on going this way, the park's going to have to shut down. And not just for a few days. Maybe several weeks, months. Hell, we might have to close permanently. It'll be my head on the chopping block.
Can I go ahead and use my ability as I'm taking in everything he's saying, and I'm going to do that weird cackle, and I'm going to do connect the dots. At the beginning of each mystery, if you look for the wider patterns that current events might be part of, I roll, and then, so basically at the very beginning, I can take the knowledge I know and try to learn more just straight off the bat.
Okay. Do you need to make a roll for this?
Yes. I need to do roll plus sharp.
Roll plus sharp, then that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Roll 2d6 here, guys.
2d6, so that is 6 on the dice plus 2, so 8.
8? So you get 1 hold.
Mm-hmm.
You can spend it. So the way the mechanics of this system work, just to explain to the viewers, it's real simple. 2d6. You add or subtract your attribute to it. That's it. On a 6 or less, you fail. On a 7 through 9, it's typically a yes but scenario. On a 10 plus, you succeed.
Yep.
12 plus, it's like a critical success.
All right. So
we'll all get the hang of it as we go along.
yeah. So looking at my options, I'm trying to sit down and think. When and where will the next critical event occur? So he wants us to check out the park. I'm like, going off of patterns, going off of what I've seen on Reddit, where would the next possible thing happen if I just put the clue? If I took my string and connected the dots, where would it go?
Well, let's see here. From the looks of it, so children have been going missing mostly in the Fantasyland region, and the most recent one was near Liberty Square. You suspect it's going to end up going into Adventureland. But there are no kids currently in the park because it's down for maintenance.
All right. Okay. I'll look to, I'm assuming Salvatore's in the room with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He has been enlisted to be your guide as you make your way through the park during your investigation.
I think we should start in how do you say Fantasyland? Fantasyland. The children may be there.
Hey, no problem, buddy. We gotta start in Fantasyland. Wait, we gotta start somewhere, okay? I say we make moves. I like it.
Works for me.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
What's that? Is that contributing to the conversation here, Vic?
I said words, didn't I?
Well, shit. I guess
I'll
we
go
better go.
wherever.
Well, the sooner you figure out what happened to these
Something
kids, the
more.
better. It's like, if you find them, get in touch with me. I'll get our our public relations team on board, and we'll make a big show of it. Hopefully, that can placate the plebes out there. He says, as he takes another shot of bourbon.
Hey, done deal, Mr. Valley. You know I love this place. I'll never let nothing happen to it. As long as I'm here, as long as Salvatore is here, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay?
I trust you to do your job, Salvatore, and do it well. He says, most of the other maintenance workers and cleaning staff are still running operations today. The cast is practicing and rehearsing through the streets. You'll have full run of the place. Everything will be operation. They're checking everything to make sure it's operating, so everything will be up and running. It's like, if you need to stay after dark to continue your investigation, I've informed security to permit you access to the park after hours.
I'll kind of lean in and I'll go, hey, I know we got these two newbies here. Is it okay if I shows them the, little secret paths? Is that all right?
He frowns a bit.
We gotta move quick. This is important.
Let's see here. What would be appropriate for this? It would be definitely a charm roll. I'm just seeing if there's an appropriate move. You know what? We'll just go with make a charm roll for me.
It doesn't fit with any of my moves. There's not really.
Just make a charm roll. We'll just go with that. We can improvise here.
Is it
10.
manipulate?
10?
10.
He says, you can show them like you can show them through the maintenance tunnels if you need to get from one point to another faster. In fact, you can ask him to, as long as they don't breach any of the policies when it comes to with the cast members. It's like, honestly, I don't care what they do so long as they as long as you figure out what's going on.
Hey, I'll make you feel even better, okay? So I got the van. I'll put them in the back of the van. There's no windows, so I mean, they're just, we just they'll just
Sure.
feel little bumps every now and again, and then we'll end up in Fantasyland,
Well, I've sent out a memo to everyone in cleaning and maintenance, as well as the cast, saying that we have some plainclothes people walking around today, to show them the utmost courtesy as they are they are involved with the board of directors. He says.
Good news. Okay. You guys got any other questions for the big guy here?
Let me see one second. What did I think?
Actually.
No, I think that's all I got. I'm good.
I would like to maybe use an ability, but I don't know if this is when I can use it, Gray. It says at the start of each mystery. Would this count?
Yes,
Yeah.
This is the start of the mystery. This is
Okay,
like the prologue.
So I want to do the Premonition.
Mhm.
This is I roll plus weird.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8 plus 2. So this is 10.
Ooh.
10?
It says on a 10 plus, I get a detailed vision of something bad that is yet to happen. And
Okay.
I take a +1 forward to prevent it from coming.
So give me 1 second here.
So do we just we're standing there trying to gauge, and all of a sudden you're just eyes roll in the back of your head?
Yeah, I'm just like,
oh shit! Oh hey, boss, there's a thing. Oh shit! Okay, what the fuck?
shut up! I can't concentrate.
Oh, you doing something? My
Give me a
apologies.
moment here.
I can only do that for so long. It really hurts my eyes.
Okay, so you have this sensation and this impression of running through. Let's see here. Where would be? You have the sensation of running through knee-deep water, and this strange, creepy, distorted music in the background with all these eyes glinting almost like saucers staring at you from all directions. And so long as you're in the water, you're safe, but you need to get out of here. And so you're stumbling through the half dark, as I said, as this eerie music is playing, like distorted music is playing in the background. But as long as you're in that water, you're safe.
Do I recognize the music?
Um,
Because of where it
Not really.
is and how
It's pretty
vulnerable it
garbled.
is? Okay,
It's
okay.
garbled because it's just a premonition, right?
Water. Like, we need to find, like, water. Yeah.
Fantasyland, as far as I know,
Sauces,
doesn't have
like-
any water features, right?
It has lots of fun, actually.
So
Mhm.
Fantasyland has a few different
No.
rides and events going on in it. Nothing direct, like nothing in the Fantasyland area is really water based. Most of the water based stuff is closer to the Frontierland and Adventureland
Mhm.
area.
Yeah,
Right?
Liberty Square,
Yes,
Frontierland,
so
and Adventureland all have
you said saucers, like,
like the cups.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying not to meta, but
Saucers.
would I be thinking
Well, you said the eyes were
like
big like saucers, but not
Eyes
physical
were big
saucers.
like
Mm.
saucers.
eyes were big like okay.
So, like glinting in the dark, and they were like saucers.
Mm.
So I was just in water.
Eyes in water. Okay.
Water, and it
Knee
was dark.
deep water, yeah.
Mm.
Needy.
And it was dark, and there was this creepy, garbled music in the background, and like as soon as you step out of the water, you're dead. But as long as you're in the water, you're safe.
Hmm.
Okay.
Water is safety. Okay.
That'll come up later.
This is a
Yeah, and I
useful
don't
tool
think
for
any
later.
of us know enough about any monsters to. Or would any of us have enough knowledge about monsters to like have an idea of what wouldn't come in the water?
There's all
Um,
sorts of monsters that won't come in the water. Vampires won't cross moving water sometimes.
Okay.
There's all, like I said, there's all sorts. It's like
Okay.
so. Meanwhile, Valley is looking at you all as he like looks at tries to dump some more Tums into his hand from his bottle, and he goes, presses his intercom. It's like, Mary, bring me another bottle of Tums.
I will
Make
pick
it
up
snappy.
I'll pick up my messenger bag and start heading towards the door.
excellent. Let's get out of here.
Before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
is it just this park?
So far, says Valley. But if we have to shut down the Magic Kingdom, we have to shut down all the subsidiary parks as well.
But you like haven't noticed anything like in any of these like other parks.
There haven't been any reports of children disappearing in any of the other parks.
Okay. You're useless. Bye.
You hear a harumph as you leave his office.
Alright, yeah, I will follow Salvatore.
All right, Salvatore, where are you headed?
Well, I'm sorry. What were your names? Vic and Charles, right?
Charles Malcolm.
Charles Malcolm. Do you prefer the two names, or is
Yeah, that's better than my online alias. Go ahead and go with Charles. That's fine.
okay? Okay. So, Charles Malcolm, you said you think Fantasyland might be a good place to start.
Based on patterns and things of that nature. I mean, when you really sit down and look at the
Yeah.
celluloid, that seems to be the spot they would hit next.
I mean, based off my vision, I'd say he's right.
Oh yeah, your vision. You said there was was it like a
Yeah,
basement?
it was
Like it
water.
was like knee-high water, and was it inside
I
interior?
believe that there's a ride with pirates on it.
Oh,
Could be a good place to check.
oh, you're right.
Okay. So
All right, Fantasyland it is. And then we go down to my immaculate van, my maintenance van that I have, like like a ladder on top, and
yeah,
and
No windows, huh?
just up the front. I got stuff mounted on the walls in the back. I couldn't mount it on the glass, so I had to go full uncovered on the sides.
Hmm.
so with the streets empty aside from cleaning and maintenance workers and a few cast members, you make your way straight down Main Street, USA. A few of the cleaning custodial staff like wave at you as you're driving by because they clearly recognize your van. As you make your way into the central area, and then you make your way up towards Fantasyland. It's an easy drive. There's like no one on the street, no one walking around the park for the most part. So it's like as you're driving along, those peering out the windows, you can see all the park attractions are still going on, as clearly they're doing maintenance, and so like the roller coasters are moving. Occasionally they'll stop, and you can see like a maintenance worker like going through it and making sure that it's working okay, and testing, conducting testing and what have you. But yeah, it's kind of creepy to have this park fully running as it is, and like there to be like no visitors whatsoever aside from yourselves.
Mhm.
Breaks my heart.
And so you arrive in Fantasyland. Like it's the Fantasyland area. There's a whole bunch of pavilions that almost look like they're circus tents and the like. You can see the Dumbo ride slowly with the elephants with the giant ear, the Dumbo elephants with the giant ears, slowly spinning around, suspended a few feet up in the air. And there's a few members of the cleaning staff and maintenance workers around. You can also see like a Donald and Daisy Duck like walking down the street. The two of the mascots clearly maintaining character despite the fact that there's no one around, no children around to entertain.
I point those two out. Salvatore, I know you live here, but Vic, I heard that if they ever break character, they get severely punished. Or maybe the robots.
Mm,
Well,
I like punishment.
Oh.
hey, Charles, Malcolm, do you want to go back to what the fuck you were talking about? Whoa, uh, hey, so yeah, I mean they're definitely not robots. I mean there's people in there, and yeah, I mean they take the acts pretty seriously around here.
Have you looked inside every costume?
That's not my department. No, I'm not in costuming.
Have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? Just do that times
Right.
100. You got Disney.
What's that?
It's a very popular video game.
Oh, okay. No, I mean this is my life. This is me.
Got a
You know.
question. You're a cool guy and all. How did you get so down south?
Oh, well, as it turns out, I made a trip down to Florida once to come here myself, and I fell in love with the place. Is truly the most magical place on earth. I couldn't picture myself doing anything else. So I relocated. Uh, I started at the bottom. Just doing some regular routine maintenance,
Now
and
we're
then I
here.
became, and then now I'm here.
All
Started at
right.
the bottom, and now I'm
Now we're
still pretty low on the overall totem pole of Disney, but I feel good about it actually.
gonna move up.
Yeah, you started on the bottom, now we're here. It's just slightly above, but there's still like so much. But it's good.
I also heard Walt Disney's head is frozen somewhere.
Whoa, we don't talk about the head, okay? You gotta learn some decorum around here, okay? We don't talk about the head.
Okay, so now that you're in Fantasy, are you still driving around in your van? Or are you getting out? What's the story here?
Well, so we're in Fantasyland.
Mhm.
I mean, what do you think the plan is here, team?
I would like to investigate a mystery.
Right, sounds good to me. So you get to roll sharp.
Sharp, yes.
Yes.
As we're in the area where I assume that the next thing would be, I will roll it and see what happens. It's an 8.
8. 8.
Okay.
So you get 1 hold. The hold can be spent to ask 1 question. Just bear in mind that some of these questions might not be appropriate.
Yeah.
Right? So,
I guess I want to figure out like where someone would take like hide. Like I guess I'm kind of asking like what is being concealed, but like if you were to steal a child, where would you like? Where would we go? You know what I'm saying? Like obviously it's not behind the churro stand. Like what
okay.
seems like a off the you know what I'm saying?
So, so Charles is making his way out, performing an investigation. What is Salvatore? Is Salvatore and Vic just following along?
Will
Or are you
use
doing your own investigation, or what's going on?
Let me see. I think I may just use the help out action.
All right.
Actually, no. I'll wait. I'll let him do that first. So I'll just help out first. So I'll roll plus cool. Oh, ooh, 13.
Ooh.
13.
Yeah.
So
I
you get advanced on a 12. Actually, that's if you get the advanced.
So now he rolls a 12. Yeah. So
I roll a
basically, I
12.
just
Well,
gave
no,
him
because
a
that's
12.
if you advanced the skill, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it does say
Uh,
advanced.
Can more than one person investigate?
How do you
Yes.
get? How do you
So
advance
if
the
you
skill?
level up your character, you can advance certain moves, and that's what the 12 plus is.
Gotcha. So the
For
12
you, it's a 10 plus,
yeah.
so you're giving a +1 to their rolls.
I see. Okay.
Since Adam has already rolled for his and got an 8, the 9 really won't help him. You might want to help Vic
Yes.
Help Vic out.
if
Yeah.
they want.
Yes.
If Jenny
yes,
wants to investigate.
Yes. I did not roll very well.
In which case, you add 1 to the roll due to the help out action.
Pretty sure it doesn't help at all. That makes it a 4.
Oh God. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you can
rolled
mark.
2 ones.
Of course, my roll was a gangbuster. It helps nothing.
You can mark a point of experience
You
because you flubbed that roll, and we'll get to that in a few moments because I get to do a move at that point. But let's start with Charles. So Charles is walking around Fantasyland, looking around, trying to find clues as to what's like how a child might go missing. And as you're walking around, you see like you turn down one of the streets, and you see a goofy mascot walking along, and then he cuts between 2 of the buildings, and like you walk over, and you see as he's he's cut between 2 buildings, and there's a side door, and he's opened the side door, and he's just disappearing down into what should just be like your standard, just a fake building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And thinking to yourself, oh yeah, you heard all these rumors about these steam tunnels and all that beneath Disneyland, Disney World, that allow like the mascots and what have you to get from point A to point B really, really quickly.
Wait, is that not what we were traveling through?
No,
Yeah,
you're just
we rode
traveling
down
along
the
the roads.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh, I see that now. I'll motion them over.
That's most likely what it is, Charles Malcolm. I mean, there's a million different ways to traverse around here.
Yeah, but this one, if you were gonna take a child and try to hide it, this is the way I would go.
Well, as you make your way into the alley, the 3 of you, and Vic is trying to like look around to see if they can find any clues. They bump into, it is an alley, so there's like a trash can next to it. They bump into the trash can, and they hear a growl and a hiss as a oversized, like a ugly looking raccoon like crawls out from the trash can and is like snarling at her angrily.
Is he holding an apple?
No,
Oh, damn it.
it's just it's a trash panda, and you appear to have woken it up, and it is really irate.
Oof.
I will do a protect someone, and I'll just kind of go, oh wait, he's back! Jesus Christ! Okay, I thought we got rid of this thing back in April, but he's fucking returned. Okay, hold on, and I'll kind of wedge myself between them, and I'll do a protect someone.
All right, so you can make a roll for protect someone.
Plus tough. Oh, good.
Do I do?
Plus tough is 11.
Yeah. So yeah, you get between them, and like you're swinging. You're not trying to hit the raccoon, but you're kind of swinging your wrench around in an intimidating manner. And the raccoon kind of gets the hint and just like climbs up the side of the building and just like disappears over the rooftop after giving you one last dirty look before it disappears.
I'll get you, raccoon. You think you're better than me?
I don't think it's gonna talk back to you. That's crazy. Raccoons don't
You
talk.
you hear from the main street. You hear you found another one. You hear a woman call out.
Oh, hey, I look over. I recognize the person.
Yeah, she's part of cleaning and maintenance. Her name's Sally.
Yeah, Sally and Sal. We're a regular old dynamic duo. Yeah, Sally. I think it's the same one. I can never fucking tell.
It's like that. She shakes her head and like takes her hat off for a moment, and she just puts it back on. It's like they're all over the park. It's like the rats. It's like the mice. She says animal control is having such a pain dealing with it. It's like I thought the feral cats were supposed to handle the situation.
I think they, despite the fact it is a mouse-themed park, it started there, and then they brought in the cats to try to deal with the mice, and then they brought in the raccoons to try to deal with the cats, and then we just created a real terrible ecosystem.
You can make a sharp roll for me actually, because you're a maintenance worker here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any specific move that you can do for this. No.
My sharp's not great. I only got a 6.
Eh.
I don't think any of my moves make sense with that. No,
You're kind of like you got this confused expression on your face, and so Sally like says, "It's like, didn't you read the manual?" She sighs a bit. They brought all those feral cat. They brought a whole bunch of stray and feral cats from those shelters in here like a few years ago to help keep the rat population under control, and they were they wander about the park all the time. She says, but like she says they're not doing their job right now because the place is like she says look, and she like points across the street and you can like see a rat scurrying down the street.
I mean, look, I get it. You heard the phrase herding cats? Because neither have I. It doesn't work. So I think we...
Cats, she mutters to herself. She shakes her head and just starts... goes back, like, picks up the trash bag that she has and the little poking stick and, like, starts making her way down her rounds again.
Hey, Charles Malcolm, I'm sorry. You think the rats had something to do with this?
I'm just a chaostician, but it sounds to me like the cats are gone.
Oh.
And maybe the monster ate the cats, and it's actually a giant rat king. I've heard about these before.
Oh.
It's kidnapping children and killing the cats. I gotta go to the Reddit.
So they don't take off their...
He's gonna go to the Reddit.
They don't take out the other rats. Oh my god.
They're running wild.
You're genius. Okay, so let's find the... rats like cold dark places. Maybe we go to the sewers. Not the sewers. But there's the undergrounds, the underground tunnels.
Ew, that's probably the water.
Oh yeah, the way can rats swim? I've seen rats swim before.
I've seen Indiana Jones 3.
You should see the rats back up in the Bronx. It's fucking crazy.
No.
I once saw a rat holding a burrito with 2 hands. It's fucking... I don't want to see it again.
Well, that was a monster.
It's not a thing I want to see ever again.
All right. I mean, it seems like a good as lead as any. Who wants to lead the way? Vic, you seem really interested in going down into the underbelly.
Fine. Well, I mean, you're supposed to know where everything is.
Yeah, I got no problem doing it. I know the way. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, you make your way right over to the door in the alleyway, and like you take your maintenance keys out, you unlock the door, and yeah, there's a set of stairs going down.
All right, right this way.
Yeah.
Would it be fair to say that I have a flashlight? I'm
Uh,
pretty sure these are well lit.
You know who
but you
does have
tell
a
me.
flashlight?
yeah,
Oh,
the other
you
guy's
don't?
got a flashlight.
Then I don't have a flashlight. There we go. Okay,
I
good.
pull out my messenger bag and I
You
pull.
might have one of those like mini flashlights on your on your
a little baby one on a multi-tool. Yeah.
yeah.
I love the idea of you pulling out the little flashlight and I pull out the giant flashlight right next
Oh,
to
let me
you.
like I can do this at least a little bit. Let me do a little like.
Well, no, it's not dark. It's actually you make your way
Oh,
down into a large tunnel that's wide enough across that two golf carts could easily drive past one another. It's cool and air conditioned, and there's fluorescent lighting across the ceiling. And just down the ways, maybe 100 feet down, there's this probably late teens, early 20s guy who's got like a goofy head propped on the ground, smoking a cigarette. And the moment he sees people who aren't in like either maintenance or cleaning or cast, he goes, "Oh shit!" and like he grabs the goofy head and like props it back on, trying to straighten it and everything else.
Hey, Phil, don't worry about it, buddy. It's okay. Say, hey, man, it's just me.
It's like there's a brief pause as he's like the wheel is on the hamster and the wheel starts running. Like, it's okay if I talk. I'm not gonna get written up, am I?
Hey, they're not gonna hear it from me.
Oh, thank God! And like he takes it off. It's like I couldn't breathe in that thing out there. It's such a sweltering day.
Hey, you know the tunnels are safe. Tunnels are
It's
always
like
safe.
who's your friends, Salvatore?
Oh, nothing to worry about. We're just doing some routine inspections.
It's like, hey, and like he gives you guys a thumbs up, and it's one of those. He's dressed as Goofy aside from the head right now, so it's the oversized white glove giving you a thumbs up.
Hey, bud.
It's like, how you doing? I'm Phil. It's like, I've been working here for like 2 years now. It's like, is there anything I can help you two with?
You notice anything weird around here?
Aside from the fact that the park's been closed for maintenance?
Yeah.
And all that, those news reports about kids gone missing?
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
He scratches his head. This is a, let's see, manipulate someone, which is a charm roll for you.
Oh, okay.
While he's doing that, if I can, I would like to use telepathy to read his thoughts.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, sure. You can do that.
excuse me. My character has the power of a wrench. We have a telepathy. I keep forgetting that.
Okay, so you can investigate a mystery, read a bad situation, or manipulate someone without speaking. So,
I would like
yeah.
to manipulate him to telling Charles whatever he wants to know.
So, yeah, that's the charm. What is it? You still need to make charm.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So both of you can
boy.
make charm rolls.
I made mine, but I want to hear yours first, in case you got some.
Oh, mine's not bad. Hold on, let me see what I get a negative for that. Oh, no, mine's so mine's a straight 9.
Straight 9? So, yeah. So you're just asking for info as long as it won't get him in trouble. How about yourself?
I also had a 9, but I didn't use telepathy. So I don't know. If
So,
there's a
like,
difference
he
in
kind of, like,
information.
rubs the back of his neck with his oversized gloved hand and says, it's like, I don't know if you saw Sally out there, Salvatore, but like she's been like running ragged, chasing damn rats everywhere, raccoons, and heck, we even found a possum sleeping in one of the bathroom stalls earlier this morning.
Yeah, we just had an encounter with that raccoon again. Hey, speaking of that, you seen any of the cats around?
He thinks for a moment. Actually, no. I've seen any of the cats around.
And weird, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, we leave food out for them and everything. He says, you might want to go check where, like where the food dishes are left out and everything. But then again, maybe the vermin got into them, so who knows?
Kind of a chicken or the egg thing. Is there more
Yeah.
food because the cat's aren't around, or are they eating the food so the cat's aren't around?
Don't know. Anything else?
I think we're good, buddy. Enjoy your break, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey,
Like,
how weird is it out there? You're just doing the goofy shtick to nobody.
I
It's
have to
just
admit, it's pretty damn weird having to still maintain character out there.
it's
But
creeping
with
me
all the
out.
cameras out, with all the security cameras and that, it's like, all they have to do is catch me not acting in character, and I'll get written up.
Takes business as usual to a whole nother level. And gives me the
Yeah,
creeps.
yeah, kind of does.
All
It's
right.
like, at least if there were kids around, like I'd feel like I'm doing something. I feel like a damn fool out there right now.
Yeah. Real strange. Well, keep your head up. Give me a gosh, please. Phil, come on.
Gosh.
Oh, that's my guy. All right. Okay, we gotta go.
Unfucking believable,
Oh.
he says, as he fumbles
You know
to
I
take
love
one
you,
of the
Phil.
clothes off to get a cigarette, get his pack of cigarettes out.
I owe you
All
for
right.
that one.
Okay, where are you all headed next?
Well, is it worth continuing down this tunnel and seeing if there's anything weird down here, or we could follow Phil's suggestion and go check out the where we put out the cat food?
Where is the cat food put out? Is it underground?
It's all put out all over the place.
All over the
All over the
place. Yeah, we
place.
could go to
Most in areas typically outside of the purview of guests to the park.
So if we follow the tunnel, we eventually find a feeder.
Then most of them are outside.
They're
Right?
outside.
Like the
Okay.
feeders are outside. They'd be behind buildings and what have you. Normally where staff hangs out, right?
Let's go find one of those spots and look for clues, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it doesn't take you long. You just make your way down the tunnel a little bit and make your way back up. And you come up behind one of the a group of food stalls, and in the Fantasyland area, and they kind of do the food stalls are a U shape, facing with the inside of the U facing inward where you are, and the outside facing where the street. And in that area, there's a pair of picnic tables for staff to take their breaks at. Additionally, there's a series of outdoor cat houses and several food and water dishes laid out. You actually scare off a pair of rats who were currently eating kibble out of one of the bowls when you come up in that area.
I would. Oh, go
Ooh.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I'll say what I'm going to say then. If you're looking, I would like to use one of my moves.
Hey.
Okay.
It's called Oops. If you want to stumble across something important, you will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems. So while we're
Okay.
looking around, I would like to use my Oops ability.
All right. Let's see here. Tell the if you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. Find something important and useful, but not necessarily related to your current problem. Okay, so
Feel free to drop that into other people's moves if you want. If we're just
yeah,
kind of stumbling
sure.
around.
Looking around, you find a security guard walkie-talkie. Somebody must have forgot it on top of one of the picnic tables. Somebody forgot it during their break.
And do we? There's got to be like a labeling system, right? Like, is there like a number on the side of it, or like
Yeah.
a?
Yeah, there's a number. This is like number 17 or something like that.
I'll double check and make sure. Like, is it turned on?
Yeah, it's turned on.
Okay, so it was turned on and left here. So I'll just kind of grab it and go. Wait, hold on one sec, and I'll turn off. I'm assuming I have. Well, do I have one? Do I have a walkie-talkie at all?
You have like a walkie-talkie as well, but this is like one of those hefty security ones that, like,
Okay.
if you drop it, it's not liable to break per se.
Okay.
You
but
have one of those smaller ones that if it drops, it'll probably shatter into a million pieces, and then
yeah.
then the company will charge you for it.
Okay. We're probably on different frequencies. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I just wanted to report here. We got number 17 radio left over by the cat houses behind the food carts.
Okay, so as you try, you turn it on. There's a lot of screeching static on it,
mhm.
and as you're trying to get to a signal station where you signal station to or a signal to report to another the security guards that you have number 17. You swear you hear a little boy's voice quietly say, "Help me," among the static as you go from one channel to another.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold you. Did you guys hear that?
I would like to either investigate a mystery or read a bad situation. I'm just trying to figure out empty cat bowls, this walkie-talkie completely by itself. There's some heebie-jeebies going on, and I would like to use either one. They're both sharp rolls. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why is this place fucking weird? You know?
Yeah. And I still want to do my thing too.
Yeah, do your thing first because you were talking about it before me.
Okay. Mine is going to be weird, and I don't know if it will work at all. But I wanted to tune in, and I want to tune my mind to a monster or a minion. And I just want to tune my mind to these rats in case they are, in fact, minions.
Okay. Do you need to make a roll for that or anything?
Yeah, it's plus weird.
Okay, so make your weird roll for me.
Do you need to know what I'm trying to get? Or like
you actually spend those holds after you roll to ask those questions.
Oh, that's really good. So that's 11 plus 2, that's 13.
13? So you get 3 holds. You can sacrifice them 1 for 1 to ask me questions, and you get a +1 ongoing when acting on these answers. Just so you are aware, it is a normal rat.
Okay.
But you can still ask it questions.
I can ask it questions?
Yeah, it's like you could, because it's more of you getting impressions from it and what have you, right?
I want to ask it, who does it regard as the biggest threat?
The things that come out at night. All like the rat has a distinct fear of the dark and being out in the open in the dark because something comes out at night and it's scary.
Okay. I'm gathering that the other questions only would pertain to the rat itself, because I'm
Pretty
restricted
much.
to these specific questions, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right, then I will not do anything. Now, do those holds roll over?
Only while making contact with this particular rat.
Okay, so then no.
But you get a +1 on. You get a +1 ongoing if you were to act on the information you just acquired.
So when we go out at night, you get a +1 to a roll.
And you're being really cautious because you know the thing that the rat's scared of. You can give yourself a +1 on some of the rolls.
Okay.
Write that down. Jake, what was your thing that you did?
I found the security.
No, did you do a move?
That was the move.
It's called Oops.
Oops.
The move got me the radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I was trying to investigate this scene because again, it's weird. This back area is weird, and why is there just a random radio?
Okay.
Radio that tunes to
To a
a
child.
child speaking into a radio, into a frequency somehow.
So investigate or read a bad situation are both sharp for me, so it doesn't really matter. It just depends on the
Okay.
questions I can ask, really, I suppose. So I'll go ahead and roll for
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
Irregardless. God, I got a 6 and a 1, so 7 plus 2, 9.
9.
Okay.
Which does it
Does that
pertain
let-
to? 9 gives me hold
So,
1 on both of those.
which allows you to ask one question, right?
Yeah.
It's more of investigative. This or read bad. Let me see. This is more of an investigative mystery.
More investigate? Okay, I just want to know. It's a very basic question. What happened here?
From the looks of it, looking around and looking at what's at what like, there's a bit of like, there's discarded paper plates and a soda bottle at the picnic table. You are getting the picture that there was probably 2 security guards here, and they may have they're having lunch together, or the security guard was having lunch with somebody else in the park, and they may have been called away abruptly, and the radio was accidentally left behind. Because you're looking they didn't throw away their paper plates or the half empty bottle. And in fact, there's no food on anything, but you suspect maybe some of the rats or whatever got their hands on or their paws on it per se. But like I said, the drink on the table is still half full, right?
Yeah.
And it's still cool to the touch.
Yeah, someone was in a real hurry. This is all kind of a bad vibe back here, but they got called off real quick. Maybe we can follow up on that. Also, the monster come out at night. I don't like that at all, but, I'm not shocked.
Do we know that is that we would, especially me, about like roughly when the kids are disappearing? Is it mostly at night that it's happening?
That would be let's see here.
There's usually, well,
no. According to, I'm not gonna ask for a roll for this. So just give it to you. No, like parents would suddenly find themselves unable to find their child or something like that.
But at any
There's
time
been some around dusk. There hasn't been any in the early morning per se. It's either been the late afternoon, dusk, or evening that's happened.
So getting into nighttime hours or nighttime hours.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that makes a little more sense. The rat could have spoken true. Okay.
And after like the sort of the parade of lights in the downtown in the middle of the square, shortly thereafterwards the park shuts down for the night, right?
Mm-hmm. Can I try to manipulate that radio a little more to try to find that frequency again where I heard that voice?
You fiddle around with the frequencies again, and like you're getting static and shrieking of like just as it's trying to pick up a signal, but no, you don't get the voice again.
You can't find it again? Okay. God, I swear I heard something there. Are they still in the park? Do they have a radio?
Probably.
I'm so lost.
I mean, probably.
They had a radio.
Unless you have like crazy range.
Could be. Well, these definitely have better range than mine. I don't use these ones much.
Any way to figure out where security might have got called off to? Someone you can call in and ask, or figure out there's an emergency that happened very recently.
Are you still going to go through the frequencies and contact security to tell them that you have number 17?
Yes, I will still come and do that. Yeah.
All right, so you get a hold of Mike, who is a senior security guard who normally mans the one of the security desks down below, and he says, "It's like, is that you, Salvador?"
Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? How's it going, my boo?
it's like, hey, it's like, what are you doing with Charles? Walkie-talkie. What are you doing with Charles's walkie-talkie?
I found it over here behind the food trucks. We came over here looking for something, and we saw it just got left over here.
Crap. He says, that guy's always losing his stuff or losing his gear. He says, hold on, I'll dispatch some. I'll inform the rest of the guards to, if they see him, to tell him to come down to the security station. Would you mind dropping that off here?
Not a problem at all. Hey, it seemed like they took off in a bit of a hurry. Did anything go on today? Is everything all right down there?
It's like, I haven't heard of anything. It's like I've been sitting here, like, staring at these cameras and watching these pretty much empty streets, and nothing's going on. So,
Seems like they just left. Like there's a full like lunch over here still. It seems like they took off right in the middle. He left his radio, left his food, didn't throw any of it away. You know how much that bothers me, Mike.
yeah. It's like,
So
I'll have the other
something
security guards keep an eye out for him. It's like I'll even tell cleaning and maintenance to keep an eye out.
You guys got cameras on this spot? Can you see? You got a view of me? Like if I wave, like where you looking?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a fiddle with these dials here.
I'm gonna find you before you find me. Where is it? Oh, these make
says,
me so sticky. It's like
you're behind the food court, the food court area, right?
Yeah. We're back here behind the trucks.
You're there right now?
Yep. I'm waving my hands. I still haven't found the camera yet. Am I looking in the right place?
No, try moving around a bit. I don't see you on the camera.
Okay, let me just walk. Hey, just spread out a little bit. Make sure we can all still see each other, but like everyone walk like 15 feet in a different direction. Hey, look for me, or look for one of my people that I'm walking around with. You'll notice them, and we'll just kind of go like walk in three different directions.
Look, I know you like pulling the occasional prank, Salvatore, but like, well, what kind of joke are you trying to pull here?
Ooh, read a bad situation, please.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
You can make a roll.
I gotta I can do too once he does his.
That I would like to do it with telepathy.
How about I just help
no,
you?
I can't do it.
You can help me. Okay. I'm gonna do.
Well, no, never. Here's what happened. I rolled not great. Actually, no, never mind. My numbers are good. I forgot my sharp numbers are good. I'm fine. I can't help you. Don't worry about it. I have a good roll on this one. What are you guys gonna do?
Do your read a bad first.
I'm reading bad. I got an 8, so I get a hold 1.
And what's your question?
Since they can't see us on these cameras, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
No, like you're the only people back here. No one can see you aside from this Mike guy. Nobody knows you're here in the back area.
Yeah, I'm saying, is there like a goop over the camera? Is there anything to be like, why the hell?
No,
can't he
the
see
camera, like, it's got the little blinking light on it. Like, it's clearly going.
Okay.
It's recording.
So there's nothing dangerous at the moment. It's just that he can't see us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's my one hold.
Yeah.
Well, my move's a little bit of a stretch. Never mind. It doesn't really fit the scenario. So go ahead.
Okay. When it says at the start of each mystery, does this count as a mystery?
No,
This is a mystery. Yes,
The
this
whole
is
thing
all
is
like a
big
mystery.
mystery.
So
Mystery
the
is
whole
like an
thing is
adventure.
mystery, so I won't be able to use Premonition again.
No.
Okay. Would the cameras not working be considered a mystery to investigate?
You can investigate a mystery here. Yeah, definitely can do that.
I would like to do that.
All right, so that's a sharp roll.
Ooh. It's not very good. That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Mm-hmm.
All this experience.
All right.
Is that an experience?
That is an experience point, yeah.
Below 6, yeah.
Ooh, only 3 more fails and I get something extra, guys.
I will, since that's unless that fail needs to do something great. Does that fail need to like happen?
It doesn't have to happen immediately, and it can happen off scene, right?
Okay.
So,
So
just
I will just say to Mike, like, look, Mike, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm really not trying to play any pranks or jokes or anything. I'm actually trying to get some serious business done, and I'm very concerned that you're not seeing me on your cameras. What do you see over by the cat feeders? You just is
like,
nothing?
yeah, that like he says, no, there's no one, nothing there. It's like just parabole, like a water dish and the feeders. That's
Do
it.
you see the food on the table?
No.
Well, I mean, here.
Is
Wait
there
a minute.
timestamp?
Wait a minute, he says. Is there a cat by one of the cat houses?
Oh, I haven't seen a cat all day.
It's like big fluffy one, like an orange tabby.
I wish I was looking at a beautiful orange tabby
Yeah,
right now
turn
instead
around.
of talking to you, Mike.
There's no cat. There's no
Oh
tabby, right?
hell, he says. All right. I gotta get. He says.
What's the
I
timestamp?
gotta talk. I gotta call my supervisor. He says, and get in IT. Something's going wrong.
Hold on. Can you ask
Mike, you
him
got
for
a
the
time on there
timestamp?
on your current view? Do you see a time?
No, I don't. The timestamp looks normal.
That looks fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Well, this is really strange. But I guess it fits with what's currently going on here. Ain't nothing been normal for the last little bit. Well, do we see any this isn't exactly my area of expertise, but do we see any tracks, any footprints leaving this area where we might see where that security guard could have gotten spooked off to?
That would be an investigate. A mystery
Investigate?
for you.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a sharp, which is not very good for
I
me.
will help
but,
you because I'm also looking.
oh, all right. Do you want me to do a help and you to roll a?
That
What are
would
you
make
looking
more
at?
sense.
Well, you're the one that initiated
If you
it,
initiated
Jake. I'm
it.
gonna have to
That's
ask
true.
you to make the
That's
roll.
true. So you roll me a help first.
What is my cool? Oh, my cool's a negative. I'm not helping anybody anymore.
And
That's a
my cool is
5.
good.
That's a 5 for
5?
help out.
Oh.
Jesus, you
All
just
right.
give me in the way here, Charles Malcolm. I
Okay.
apologize.
All right. So make your investigate a mystery. My apologies.
Is that experience
6.
for me?
Yes, it's an experience point for you. Yes.
Great.
6 for me.
6 for you.
Yeah.
Jeez. So you get an experience point too.
I do. 6 or below. That's right.
You don't
Are we
find
all
anything.
trying to determine? What were you trying to determine?
Like tracks
We're
to
just
see where the security guard went.
Yeah. Since you've all been walking around trying to get the attention of the security camera, any tracks have been trampled over at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, Salvatore. I really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna do the investigating from now on. It is kind of my shtick.
Please do.
You know.
Please. I got 2 left feet over here. I just kicked all the dirt around. I'm sorry. I should have known better.
Guys, I really think that we should maybe check out that pirate ride or something, or maybe check out one of the cat houses.
A different cat house?
We're not in a cat house. We're
I'm
at
looking
the
at like a
lunch
small
tables.
cat house. Like there's a cat house next to the lunch tables.
Yeah, the
Like,
outdoor,
Right.
almost like an outdoor doghouse, but designed for cats, so
Okay.
it's multi-tiered, right?
So where
Is-
is Mike compared to other things?
He is down near the front area, near the front entrance of the park.
Where's the pirate ride?
Pirate ride is over in Adventureland.
All right.
Yeah.
We should drop
Yeah,
off
so
the
where
thing.
are we? We're
We're
in
in Fantasy.
Oh,
You're in Fantasyland
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, was that where you had said to go, or were we?
No, Fantasyland is where one of the kids went missing. Another kid went missing around Liberty Square. The next one
And
He assumed it
Tomorrowland
would've-
as well.
and tomorrow. And the next one he would have assumed would have been Adventureland if the park hadn't been closed.
Yes, but Charles Adams' character had some kind of hunch that something was happening.
Yeah, was my hunch
in
Adventureland or
Fantasyland?
Fantasyland?
Yeah.
Adventureland was the if it were to happen next, it would have been in Adventureland, but they
Yeah.
emptied the
And that's where
park,
the pirate
so
ride is too, right?
It's kind of irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we drop it off to him just in case he fixes the TV security, and then head to Adventureland. Seems like a good
Oh
move.
no! Now that we know this stuff's going on, I'm keeping this radio.
Ah, smart.
Charles, hey, hey, not you. You're a good Charles Malcolm. I appreciate you, okay? But other Charles leaves his radio behind and leaves his trash all over here for someone else to come pick up. He doesn't get a radio today, okay? We get a radio.
All right. What are you doing now?
I love this guy.
Adventureland.
Adventureland, right?
Yeah, because there's not. I don't. No, because that's Beauty and the Beast. That's
I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Here.
For some reason, in my mind,
Well,
I thought.
actually.
Go ahead.
What, Adam?
Oh, you go ahead with your thing.
When I
and
said
then
that we should go to Fantasyland, that's because I misunderstood him saying my hunch for the next kidnapping was Adventureland. So we're in the wrong spot. My
We had
bad.
a
That's
lot
okay.
of- we had a lot of useful information over here. I thought we
Yeah.
were maybe gonna like track where they went missing before, get a pattern of events, and then apply it over at Adventureland. But this is a pretty big place.
And there's
Are
water in
you?
Adventureland.
I mean, we could
Right.
also go to the mermaid ride.
Yeah, the mermaid ride is right here.
It's literally right there.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's on the way.
It
Doesn't
could
hurt
be.
to swing by.
You could cut through that big ass castle in the middle of the square. Take some time.
All right, so mermaid and then to Adventureland?
Yes. That's what I would vote for.
Cool, works for me. I mean, it's on the way.
All right. So you leave the area. You're making your way. Let's see here. The under the sea journey of the Little Mermaid is where you're headed.
Exactly.
Also
I was
known
trying
as
not to use any trademark names.
Who wants
but
to
yes.
share a clamshell with me? Okay.
it's considered by many many guests to be the worst ride in Fantasyland. So
Maybe a little accurate.
yeah, all you're doing is riding a shell through the story of the Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah, that's essentially all it is.
Yeah. Okay, so you make your way over to the Little Mermaid under the sea journey, the under the sea park ride, and outside of the ride is, of course, the ship that has run aground with the Little Mermaid on its prow, right? Like reaching out into the sky, and lo and behold, sitting near Ariel's, sitting between the prow and the carving of the Little Mermaid affixed to the front of it, is a old, scraggly looking cat. It's sunning it's sleeping in the sun. It looks like this one's had a rough and tumble time with a whole bunch of the raccoons and possums, because it's got a few good scratches as well as like a few older scars. It's got like a few bits missing from one of its, like a few bite marks in one of its ears of bits that are missing. But the cat itself is like just sleeping in the sun. It's the first cat you've seen in the park, period.
Oh my God! Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Hey, look at you! Look at you up there! Look at okay. Hey! You look at me! Oh my God!
He's completely ignoring you.
Perfect.
Can I
Such
use
a good cat.
sympathy on a cat?
What are you? Yeah. What are you trying to do with the said cat?
I mostly talk.
Okay, so
Reading its thoughts for telepathy.
Yeah, can I read its thought?
yeah, sure.
Okay. I just want to know if it's like, oh, I had such a good day today, I did this and that, or it's like, God, I better soak up this sun before that evil monster comes to get me.
So you're tuning
Oh,
in.
Okay, then yes, that's what I'm doing.
So make your
So,
weird roll.
it's a 13 again.
13.
Ooh.
So you got 3 holds.
Okay.
So you could probably attract its attention with food. I'll give you that one for free.
I'm
What are you trying to ask it?
choosing.
Uh,
Who does it regard as the biggest threat?
well, it's been running into some nasty problems with the raccoons population lately.
I knew it.
Like,
Hmm.
normally normally those trash pandas wouldn't be around here because there'd be enough cats around that it would just not be a good scenario for them. But this cat has no idea where all the other cats disappeared to.
What is it planning to do right now?
It plans on sunning itself until it gets
Mhm.
hungry, and then it's gonna go get something to eat, and then it's probably gonna nap some more, and it may bathe itself sometime in between those. And if it feels like it wants scritches, it might rub up against one of these people. But it's kind of bothered. There's not as many people around, so it's nice because it's napping right now. But if it wants a scritch behind the ears, it's gonna actually have to actively look around for somebody to scritch it behind the ears.
Okay. Um, the question for you: if I choose not to use the third one,
It just
could I
goes away.
link up? Okay, so I couldn't use it to link up with it later on.
No,
All right, who does it plan to attack next?
no one.
All right, cool.
It's lazy old cat.
A rat?
Had to ask.
Hopefully a rat.
Hopefully a rat.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. All right.
Interesting, we
Alright.
The
found
cat
one.
hasn't seen anything.
Huh.
Well, it's good to know that this day has a little bit of sun shining on me as well, because I have seen a cat. So this is good. Um, but this does change things for us, because like there's one right there. Like there's not clearly not all of the cats are missing.
It's true. That's good.
I mean, it seemed pretty annoyed with all of the trash pandas.
Yeah, me too. Me and you both,
Yeah.
buddy. All of them?
I mean, this particular cat. I mean, I think it was just
I meant,
because, you know,
I meant all of the raccoons. What do you mean all of them?
I mean, yeah. Did I get the sense that there was like an infestation of raccoons?
There's
This is a joke from Salvatore that he is under the impression it is one raccoon.
no, there's several raccoons
Yeah,
from your
Jake,
impression
Jake
from
knows that. Salvatore does not.
yeah. Jenny's character Vic gets the impression there are several raccoons now.
Yeah, it looks like y'all have an infestation of raccoons. They're eating all of the trash and leftover popcorn and stuff on the
That
ground.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Sons
He
of
did this to
bitches.
me. Oh, there's more of them. You're right. Oh my god. Okay. This changes everything. All right. Do we still go inside the ride?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, why not?
We're here.
I realistically, I cannot remember if there's actually water in this ride. I think you might be on water. I can't remember, but
Regardless, as you make your way through the fall on the clamshell ride, the song is definitely not the one that you remember. It's something else.
Hmm. Whoa.
yeah, this isn't it.
It's not supposed to be playing this here. This is where it's supposed to be playing Up Where They Walk. This is where it's too early. Why is this all wrong?
Miscalibrated.
I don't
What is it
know.
playing? Is it still playing a
No,
song
it's
from Little
playing the
Mermaid?
regular song, but for Vic,
This isn't the song I had in my vision.
Oh, for you.
this isn't
Okay.
the
All
song
right.
from her
I thought you
Premonition.
meant we all recognized that the song was wrong. And I was like, whoa, hold
No.
on.
No.
As we make our way through there, I'll be like, Vic, again,
But my legs hurt, so we can just sit here for a little bit more.
we can keep going. Yeah, we're adults.
I drove you all across the park.
We're good.
And
Okay. You make your way through the park, through the ride, and you come out and you exit the ride. The cat is gone.
fuck.
There's a few
I-
tufts of
I say
fur
that out
atop
loud.
the atop the prowl at this point.
Can I try to get up there to like?
Yeah, you can try to get up there.
Hey, let me
Yeah,
let me give you a boost, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
My help out roll is a 12.
I would also.
Alright.
What would that have been? Would that have been like a like uh
Okay,
like fuck,
so
I can't think of the ability.
this would be. You know what? I'm going to ask you to make
Like an
a
investigate or something?
act under pressure roll for me, please, which is
Oh, me?
plus cool.
Well,
Guess
you
what?
get
I don't have any of.
you get a bonus 1 to it because I helped so good.
Yeah.
So that leaves me at a 6.
6. Okay, so you start climbing up the ship up to where the prowl is, and you go to reach up to the prowl, and your hand gets touches a puddle of liquid, and you slip and you fall, and you're risking 1 harm at this point.
Oh.
As you're falling back, and you bang your head as you fall. So I guess you fall down amongst the paper mache rock, or not paper mache, but the fiberglass rocks and the hull of the ship.
But I still didn't make it up there.
No,
To see anything.
you didn't. You Mark. Do you have any armor whatsoever?
I don't think so.
So mark yourself
honestly
down
don't
for
know.
one point of harm, as you are now like you got to get a nasty like egg-sized welt or bruise on the back of the head, and as you look at your hand is covered in blood.
Figured as much. I also get an
God.
experience point.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yay.
And you're a spook.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't
would
think
it have
spooks get
said
armor.
anything to me about where to
It would have showed it on your character if you had armor for something. I didn't get any either.
It would have been a gear item.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you got bits of like grayish fur as well as blood on your hands because the fur stuck to the blood.
Am I?
Uh,
I'm not really
Oh, jeez.
looking
not
at the fur
very
and the
good.
blood. I want to deduce things, put 2 and 2 together. Can I investigate this mystery?
Yeah, you can always make an investigate mystery roll if you think you can.
That's a
Whether
9.
you succeed or not is another question, and whether there's any information to give you is
there might
another
not
question.
be. That's a 9 though.
That's a 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get 1.
What sort of creature did this?
Whatever it is, either the cat trusted it or got the drop on the cat really quick.
Okay.
And you were on the ride for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it's something fast or
Did we
something
hear
trustworthy.
anything while we were on the ride?
No, you were listening to a bunch of Under the Sea and what have you.
Right.
All this loud music echoing all over the ride.
Huh. Everyone be on high alert. Things are.
And it's still daytime?
Yeah, it's getting close to. It's early afternoon right now.
Oh, jeez, this isn't good. This isn't good at all.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, what's the quickest way to get to Adventureland?
Taking the tunnels.
I think our problem is here. I mean, this just happened within the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's still not here though.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I mean, yeah, something happened, but like this isn't where I saw. This isn't where I had my vision.
No. We should get to Adventureland. While we're walking though, by the way, hey Vic, I know you had this premonition, but wasn't it a bad thing? Like I know you want to do your premonition, but wasn't it a bad situation?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're rushing towards the danger. That's fine. I'm just making sure.
I mean, isn't that like how we defeat the danger? We have to like find it first. Duh.
So you're trying to take
Once
the
you have
fast.
one of these, and I like whip a shotgun off my back and go.
What was that
Good
from?
lord, they let you get through security with that thing? Whoa.
Yeah, and I like flip.
Oh.
I also have one of these, and I pull out a knife and like flip it around my finger.
This is crazy. But yes, tunnels.
So
No one else come prepared.
I'm always prepared, but I just didn't expect.
Big knives.
okay, so you're trying to get the quickest route. So you're taking the tunnels.
Or the van. If the roads are all open, I mean, we could just
The
drive.
roads are open, so yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you start making your way across the park from Fantasyland towards Liberty Square, making your way to Adventureland. And you're driving past the various rides and like events and all that sort of stuff. You see the occasional like cleaning and maintenance worker or custodian, and as well as like several members of the cast here and there. And as you're driving towards Liberty Square, a shiver runs down Vic's spine as you hear the song. You're driving, you faintly hear the song in the distance. That like you're driving past it. It's starting to get
Liberty
fainter
Square?
again. It's on its way towards Liberty Square.
Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. We should like stop.
Oh, let me slow down.
Okay. You
So
slow down.
roughly on the map, where are we like slowing down?
Like 2 squares north of Liberty Square.
Yeah, okay.
So like where Haunted Mansion is?
No, more. It's to the south of Haunted Mansion. As you realize that the distorted song in your premonition is from the "It's a Small
It's
World"
a small
ride.
world. I
Oh,
knew it.
I would have never known that.
knew
I
it.
did
The
not ride
creepiest
that.
ride.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay.
I was really hoping for like, a monster themed after Amber Heard is haunting the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. That would have been great. Well, whatever.
And like thinking about it, knee-high water, where a small boat, like I guess boat on a convey on a track, slowly makes its way through through various tunnels, right?
Yeah, we were wrong, guys.
Mm.
It's a small world.
I should have known. Worked there for years. I never rode this ride once. It always gave me a
Yeah,
spot
me
feeling.
neither. It seemed really weird.
No,
So.
no, 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 no. This is a very big world. Not for me. But I guess I gotta face my fears one time. Let's do it. For the
I don't
cats.
think we have to write it.
I mean,
but
for the
yeah.
children. Sorry. I guess those are important too. Jeez. Let's get in there. I think there's like a. Is there like a maintenance door? Because we don't have to ride it. Is there like a door?
Yeah, there's a maintenance door.
Wait, hold on. Honestly, like, what do you know about the ride's functions? Like, do you start in the water? Because I remember like a strong feeling that it couldn't touch me in water. Right? That's what I got. I got the sense of safety in water.
You were
right?
safe in the water, but if you if you were like, as long as you were in the water, you were safe. If you weren't in the water, you were dead.
Yeah, if
That's
we're in the
impression.
water, we're safe.
I mean, we could find the quickest way
Correct.
to get to where we could walk in the water. Obviously, the ride's not going to let us. It doesn't.
No, we don't need the
Yeah.
ride part. I just like, is there a quicker way to get to the water without having to walk through the ride so we are safer for longer?
Probably this way.
Yeah, you can walk straight down the river, like the I guess you call it the tunnel, because the tunnel itself is just filled with water, right?
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
I have no idea. Jake has literally never ridden this ride, so I'm assuming my character would say yes this way, and we would be shown the right direction.
All right, so you
Yeah.
make your way to the like through where the line would normally be, and you see where the ropes have been put up, where it's closed for maintenance and what have you. You can hear the music echoing through the through the tunnels. There's definitely a distortion to it. The speaker system, there might be a problem with the speaker system, and that just like it's closer to what your premonition was. The closer you're getting, Vic. And you can either get in one of the little boats, or you can just walk your way down the tunnel. It's about knee-high water, if you wish.
I mean, do you guys just want to walk?
I mean, I guess that's our best bet. I don't
Or we
really
could
stuck
ride
up-
the ride.
We can get out of the car and into the water, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we need to.
Let's ride the ride. I don't want to get my pants wet.
I don't think that's how the ride works, my
I mean-
guys. There's once you're locked in, you're locked in.
It's not a
Really?
locked in.
Disney, there
Oh,
are
is that not? Is there not one for? Is it
Hey.
So have
Nothing
you
in
ever
that
watched?
kingdom has a seatbelt.
Have you ever watched the episode of since you don't know about this ride? The Simpsons episode where I think it's Selma brings Bart and Lisa to Duff Gardens.
picking the wrong reference? No, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do
Okay.
you remember when we rode Pirates of the Caribbean and also the Little Mermaid ride and also Haunted Mansion and none of them had seatbelts?
No, they didn't. Really?
There
No.
you go. There's your reference right there.
Jesus, no wonder these kids go missing. There's no seatbelts on these fucking things.
So
think
you
I-
get into one of the boats on the track, and like Salvador overrides it, so it starts. It starts making its way slowly down the track, and as it makes its way into the dark tunnel that it starts, you can hear the music, and you can see and then you realize the main lighting is down in the ride. The emergency lights are on. Clearly, one of the reasons why it was shut down for maintenance. And you can see the creepy animatronic dolls doing their motions as the "It's a Small World" song is playing. And like it's slowly going along the track, and you get about a minute and a half into the ride, and that it's kind of stalls on the track. It comes to the boat comes to a sudden stop, and as it like clearly, it seems like it hits something, and it tries to move forward, and it just shakes a little as you can hear the gears on the tracks. It's not, the motor's not moving further.
Read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Read a bad situation.
Yeah, I also have a question.
Mhm.
To tune in, do I have to know what the monster is or see it or anything like that?
You have it has to be in the area, so yeah, for you to tune it.
Do I have to know it's in the area?
No.
Okay, I would like to tune in
All right.
to a monster.
Okay, so let's start with the bad situation, and then we'll go to the tune-in.
I got
Roll your roll plus sharp for the bad situation.
I got an 8 on that bad boy.
8, so you get the one hold.
Mhm.
What is it going to be?
What's the best way in, A out? I will say.
Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. Metagaming. Don't worry about best way in or out.
Well, no, I'm just I'm reading through the
Okay,
options.
Yeah, just don't you skip this.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet? I also have a big flashlight. Just letting you know, I have that out as well.
All right, so I'll describe what happens with that in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny, what was your roll for the tune-in?
I got a 12.
So, all right, so you get the 3 questions, right? Or 3 holds.
Huh.
So, what are your questions? Start
Where
with
is the
those.
creature right now?
You sense a malevolent force all around you, lurking in the shadows. It's hard to make out anything because it's just the emergency lighting. You can see lots of shadows, barely making out these animatronics here and there, as Charles turns on his oversized security guard style flashlight and starts streaming it around the room. It catches the the light from your flashlight reflects upon the as you're beaming it over a bunch of the animatronics. You then cut past the animatronics, and it almost reflects back at you from these massive saucered eyes that are looking at you from all around the ride as you're moving your flashlight along. You realize it's cats. It's all these cats are all over and inside the ride, staring at you with their giant saucered eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Um,
Oh. Oh no.
And as for, are
well,
there?
I
Oh, you have
two
more
more-
questions. Keep doing your questions.
Yes, okay.
You have 2 more questions.
Yeah. What is it planning to do right now?
They're planning on killing you and eating your skin.
Oh,
Cats.
my name's Sal, and I don't
And
know
the
that yet.
other soft bits.
I didn't know Chalk was here. Jesus.
Soft bits, yeah.
You
Ooh.
asked, I'm out.
It-
Mhm.
I'm stuck between two. Does it regard as the biggest threat?
It regards the one with the flashlight as the biggest threat because if you can't see them, they're just that much more dangerous.
We're going to see
Yep,
about
yep,
this in a
yep, yep.
minute. Maybe
Yep,
that
yep, yep, yep.
situation will
Okay.
change.
Okay. Hey,
Uh,
so this place is crawling with cats.
Adam, as you're panning your flashlight over the cats,
Mhm.
you can see them moving the moment the flashlight the moment the flashlight's on them. As soon as you move the flashlight away and they're in the edge of the illumination, they start moving away, and you're realizing as you turn back to them, they don't look right at all. These cats look mangy. They look bad. A lot of them look badly hurt. In fact, that one there has part of its rib cage sticking out of its side.
Oh god.
Yeah. And to the question is, are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Uh,
Or was it the cats? We're like, oh shit, here's
Now
the
that
it
cats.
we've
was the
noticed-
cats.
Okay.
It was the cats you hadn't noticed yet.
So I'm gonna go into full protect myself mode, and he's gonna take his sunglasses down real slow. He's like, if you don't move or you move erratic, they can't see you. And I'm just gonna start flashing, not in a straight steady, erratic as hell, flashlight
Yeah.
all over the place. And I'm trying to do often overlooked. When you act
Yeah.
all crazy to avoid something, roll
You don't
plus
want
weird.
to be attacked. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm acting
meanwhile-
insane and
Hey
erratic.
Arnold. Just hey Arnold, so he can avoid a fight.
So you can make your roll
Mhm.
as the boat continues to try to move forward, stalls, backs up a few inches, and tries again, stalls as the gears are grinding.
I'm gonna regret this, but
Weird.
I'm going to get into the water.
Okay.
Say, can I use my
Yeah, you jump into the murky water. It's about knee high. It's
Mhm.
cold, and it doesn't smell like it's very clean.
Nope. I'm feeling around for whatever is blocking us, and I'm sure it's the body of a child, but we'll just see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I act under pressure and try to fix the ride?
Yeah, you can roll an act under pressure. In fact, one of you roll act under pressure. The other one can help.
I don't know what the stats for.
That's a cool.
It's cool for
Help is a cool roll.
Are you
Act
cool
under,
guy?
I'm
act
cool
under
with
pressure
you.
is a cool
I will
roll as
help
well.
you.
So you do a help first.
Real quick though, Greg.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So help is that's
Well, I'll let them do their thing.
how do I do that?
It's your cool.
Oh,
-1?
is it-
No, it's cool.
okay, so then
9. So 9. So she grants me a +1, but exposes herself to trouble or danger.
Oof.
Okay, I got what I'm going to do for that.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am doing my act under pressure roll, and garbage. Absolute
Remember, we have
garbage.
luck points.
Okay. We do have luck points. Okay.
we can use luck stuff.
I am going to
Yeah,
use.
it's on your sheet.
But when you run out,
I'm
like
gonna-
it'll kill you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to use a luck point because this one feels important. So I'm going to use my luck point to re-roll because that would have been bad.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, better. Okay, so 7 plus my 1 is 8 plus her help is 9.
wait,
You
it says
actually don't, you
oh,
actually
is your
don't
luck
roll.
different?
It just changes
It just changes it
immediately
to
to a
12.
12.
Change to 12. Oh, even better. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah,
So mark off your luck point.
done.
So something is jamming the ride, like jamming the rails in front of you, and so you get Vic is like fishing in the water, trying to fumble around blindly as you pull out your big massive wrench and you're sticking it out in front of the boat and trying to pry whatever's like obstructing the rail. And you manage like it takes a great deal of effort, but you pull it, whatever it is you dislodge, and immediately the body of a maintenance worker floats to the surface, face down in the water in front of you. As with Jenny's bad roll, one of the cats jumps onto the boat from the because Vic got off the boat, leaving ample space for the cat to jump onto the boat.
Can I whip around and like shotgun it?
Well, I still got my rule to go because this actually might change
go
things
for
a
it.
lot.
Go for it.
So I was doing often overlooked, which is if I act insane, things will leave me alone. Potentially. I rolled a 3 or a 4,
Oh.
which would have been I would have gotten all the attention, but I'm using a luck point. I'm not chancing that. And then let's see, when you use, okay, so for you, Gray, when you spend a luck point, pick any aspect of the current situation, you will tell me other conspiracies that the aspect connects to. So,
I have a luck thing too. Remind me. Finish
Yeah.
your resolve. I'm sorry.
I'm Mr. Conspiracy Dude. I'm on the Reddit boards. Is there anything about this situation to be like, oh shit, that's a thing that you know?
Yeah, these are undead. They're fearful of water, so that's probably why the premonition. Like you hear all these rumors, like on the Reddit boards and what have you, about the undead and all that. And some types of undead are fearful of water, especially if their instincts in life made them fearful of water as well.
Okay.
So cats would be
Super
Yeah.
powerful. So
They're
since
fearful of it, but it doesn't harm them.
well, they just don't want to be
Yeah.
hurt.
The cat looks more interested in jumping at Vic. Well, Vic was trying to fish in the water, hence why it jumped onto the boat. Does Vic wants to turn around and shoot it with their shotgun?
Yes.
Okay.
How do I do that?
So yeah, that's a kick-ass roll. So with a kick-ass roll, you are looking
Tough?
plus tough. Yep.
plus tough. Yeah.
Also,
Right.
because I passed the thing, on a 10 plus, you're regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. So now the cats, I look crazy. They're just like, fuck this dude. It doesn't matter.
They're busy watching the dancing light on the ceiling and all over that. They're ignoring you.
Very good.
So I'm at a point. Do I? You know what? I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna take the fail and not use a luck point.
Babe.
I rolled. What? We're both in the water. It's not gonna attack Adam. I am 2 away from getting another ability for
I'm
failures.
just saying, bad rolls with shotguns typically don't go well. But you do what you're gonna do.
Oh, fuck. You're right. Alright,
You
fine.
do what you're gonna do.
I'll use a luck point, so it is now 13.
Yeah, so like you see the cat, like it looks at you. It's one of its eyes is just an empty socket. There's like the fur and the skin is gone in that area, so it's all bone. And you just like aim your shotgun, pull the trigger, you do your 3 harm. It takes a chunk out of the back of the boat, and there's this loud boom that just echoes through the tunnelway as there's just splattered bits of gore where the cat once stood on the boat.
Oh, sorry.
Good. Jesus fuck.
Hmm.
Okay. Real quick, I forgot a thing that I have. When I use a luck point because I am the mundane, I find something weird, maybe even useful. Um, I would hope my coworker was
Oh.
not the something weird slash useful.
That was an
Yeah,
accident. I was being extra dark and weird and creepy about, blowing shit up, but that's actually part of my trait, is I'm supposed to get nastier.
let's see here, Salvatore. When you spend a luck point, you find something weird, maybe. So clearly, like you roll the guy over, and his name is Chris.
No, not Chris. No.
And yeah, like he's in his late 50s. He's got bite and scratch marks all over his face, and it's clear what happened to him, right? And that's kind of like the weird, strange. But on top of that, you find it strange. He was a very religious he was a very religious man, and his crucifix isn't on him.
Okay, I have
Kind of stressful for me to make note of that or do anything with it, but I notice it and I go, no, I'll get you, damn cats, for this, not my Chris.
All right.
I have a clarification question.
Mm-hmm.
When I attuned to these cats, was I getting more of the sense that they are the minion or the monster?
A minion.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shit, you gotta find the source.
Minions, plural.
Yeah.
As cats continue to scurry around in the dark, as the flashlight's dancing all over the place, you're still in knee-high water, along with Salvatore. You are in a sinking or a flooded boat now, Charles.
But it's moving,
Because
right?
like the back of the boat's been blown away, and water has come in at this point.
I'll get out.
But it's starting to move again.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's moving, I'll sit on it because they're not paying me any attention. I'm just crazy, man. I ain't worried about it.
You're just like, no.
I got my big monkey wrench and I'm just like on the side of the boat waiting. I'm like, good work with the distraction, Charles. I think they're focusing on the lights. I'm like, oh, come on.
Actually, they're kind of afraid of the light.
Get us out of here. Well, they're not attacking us yet. That's all I know. Is just them. Just come on.
That is true. Do we have any other sources of light?
Just the emergency lighting, and it's like really, really faint. Like the light fixtures are way up at the top of the structure, and they're just like little light bulbs.
Now
Every so often.
that we are surrounded by cats, and they've staved off for the moment, and the cart is moving, can I now read a bad situation?
Sure.
Oh shit, that's good. Let's see. What's 8 plus 5? 13.
Yeah.
All right, so you get like 3 holds for this.
3 holds for bad situation. So I wanted to know what was the best way out.
The best way out is actually probably back the way you came, because it's like otherwise you got to go through the entire rest of the ride.
Well, because the ride probably just circles around, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're only like a minute and a half into the ride, right?
Yeah.
It's at least a 5-minute ride. 10 minutes, actually.
Let's see. So then also, what's the biggest threat?
The biggest threat is there's the biggest threat is there's two, because of the way the It's a Small World ride is. There are these bridges that overlook the actual water in some places, and as you're flickering your flashlight around, you come into the realization as the cats have been moving, they're congregating on those because they know that the boat has to go underneath them.
And the dangers, and I would say best way to protect the victims. What's the best way that we protect ourselves in this situation?
Um,
I have an idea.
Get the hell out!
Get out. I was just trying to make sure that, like, oh, there's a deeper in here is the real big bad, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Yeah.
So, time to go, and I'm just start walking in the water like crazy, flashlight in
Off
the
the
air,
boat. Yeah.
and we're gonna go back out.
Good idea, Charles Malcolm. And I'll hop in.
Okay. For fun, I'm just gonna shoot at some blankly out into the distance where the cats are, like on the sidelines.
All right, so you're like shooting blindly, pretty much, because you can barely make them out in the.
Or if I see a bridge, I'm gonna shoot it out.
Yeah, it's like sort of deal. You hear like something splash into the water, followed by a yowl and a hiss, and some scrambling. As you're backtracking out of the ride.
And I'm trying to like pull the body of Chris through the water back to the entrance.
All right, fair enough. Pulling him towards the entrance. Keep pulling him. You get out the get out the entrance way, and you are now out of the ride in the area where the lines would normally be.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it still? It's still day. Yeah.
It's still
I've only been
day.
here for like a minute.
I will immediately grab my radio probably first, my normal one or the security one, and go, "This is an emergency, ladies. Whoever's listening, this is an emergency. We found the body in all the small things. Fuck my. Oh, I'm sorry. I just
It's a
please,
small world.
please, it's Chris."
Are you doing this to the maintenance, cleaning the maintenance, or the security channel?
The maintenance one.
Okay, everyone's freaking the hell out at this point because like you've just announced to just cleaning and maintenance staff that there was a body found in the It's a Small World ride.
Yeah, those are like my direct coworkers, so I would do that.
Yeah, so they're freaking the heck out. You're getting 1.5 million questions. Who is it? A child? Like, what the hell? Are you joking? This is a sick prank, man. It's like
No, I'll use a move. I have a move for this. I say, no, everyone, trust me. This is very real. This is not a prank. We have found Chris, and it's very bad. And I need all of you to be very careful, okay? I cannot have this happen to any one of the rest of you.
So you're doing a trust me roll?
Doing trust me, yeah.
So yes, make your trust me roll.
Come on. Fuck.
Gotta use that luck.
Yeah, I gotta use the luck for it. So yeah, luck 12.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, you get. They're doing what you're saying. Like they're going to be really careful. They're going to be really cautious. They're clearly not going to be walking around the park alone. Some of them are actually deciding, you know what? We're just going to go to the front of the park where the security station is. That's it. We're done here.
Buddy system, stay safe. Find someone who you work with for the rest of the time you're here, or just leave. Do whatever safety protocols, and then and report this. Tell someone we have to do something about this. But tell security what's going on.
Yeah, they're definitely going to tell security at this point.
Okay.
What are the three of you doing now? He's got Chris's body. He's brought out. which looks even worse in the sun because like it's slightly bloated from being underwater.
I want to try and can I
Breathing.
attune to the actual monster, or would it just get me to the cat's
If
head?
it's close enough, you can.
Hmm. Why was it in It's a Small World? You know what? I'm gonna do the attune thing
Okay.
and see what happens. No, that's a 5.
That's a 5. All
Mhm.
right. Every time as you're trying to attune to it, you're just having a hard time because you're still getting flashbacks from the premonition and what you saw in there and everything. And this song is driving you nuts because the song was in the premonition, right? And it's still playing in the background at this point.
In the premonition, did I get the sense of that was where we needed to be?
No, that was just a premonition of a very dangerous place you were going to end up and how to survive it effectively.
Okay. Shit. I mean, I think that our first instincts were correct. We should still head to Adventureland. This was just a stop along the way. This was just a dangerous situation.
Are you taking the body with you, or are you leaving it here for security, or what are you doing?
Not fucking leaving him.
I mean, you kind. Oh, God, there. I'm so sorry for your
Don't.
loss.
Don't know you. Don't.
Okay. I am going to reach out to him telepathically
Okay.
to Jake's character, Salvatore. I'm gonna try to manipulate him into coming
Okay.
with us.
Make a charm roll for me.
Bro, literally one of my long-term coworkers died, and you're trying to mind control me.
It's a 6.
Oof.
It's a 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Let me look at my moves right now. Like, we're getting close to when we need to wrap up, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
I want to solve this. I need revenge for Chris,
Hmm.
but I'm worried this will spiral us. This is the Empire Strikes Back. The group is fractured, and we have to come back together. She just failed to mind control on me.
Yeah, like you have the sense that she's trying to do something to you. She's trying to manipulate you. You just don't know how it's happening. Like,
But I'd like to think that I am speaking to him telepathically.
it's okay. He's a mundane. He doesn't necessarily understand that.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just let's call security. Have them come take care of this. We probably need to not let this thing get any farther ahead than it might already be.
Somebody over here. Somebody come over here now.
Mike says, "Yeah, I'm sending people. I'm sending security over right this instant. Just stay where you are." And you're waiting on security. You know what? That's probably a good place as any to end it off, because like,
I would like to also add that I
yeah,
reached my max experience, so I get
you get a level up. Yeah,
Yes.
advancement.
Lord.
Unfortunately, we did not get to the big bad tonight. Maybe we'll do this again if we have we have players missing, because I have a whole bunch of stuff written for this.
I'm super down to continue this.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed this evening.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm bummed we didn't reach the big bad.
I'm gonna kill Tavrikov and play Salvatore.
Salvatore.
I'm glad everyone had fun tonight.
I love this maintenance man.
That's a great system.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
You guys really picked up how to play the game real quick.
It's very simple. You're right. I mean, once you kind of get a feel for your stuff, it's just kind of flows right in.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying to our viewers, it's like we're gonna wrap it up here. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. This is the first episode of Misfires. If Misfire one shots, this might turn into a 2-shot. Ironically enough, we'll put this on hold for next time we have a bunch of players missing, and who knows if one of the other Q, Erica, or Mike are available, we can maybe add them to the crew.
Yeah, that security guard came with a friend, you know?
I like
exactly. We can have one of them join us as the security guard almost immediately.
Yeah.
Till then, take care.
This will be up on YouTube sometime tomorrow, as per usual. Our Misfit Plays from Friday night, same thing, will be on YouTube this coming Friday. And we'll figure out when we're gonna put Nerd Out on there. We aired Nerd Out on Sunday night, and thank everyone for tuning out for that. We'll figure out when the YouTube scheduling will be for Nerd Out. Maybe on the Sunday. Maybe that'll be the routine for that. But we'll talk about that internally. But yeah, be on the lookout for YouTube in case you missed the other previous shows.
All right.
In the meantime,
bye-bye.
and we out.
Bye.